Bassam, one question from me.
Sure.
Because she mentioned jazz musicians say that American music started with the blues, and many blues musicians actually say the same thing that April just said, that they say blues is everything. And even blues musicians have an understanding of maqam. So do you feel any connections between maqam and the blues? Is there some similarities?
Yeah, I mean...
Because we have the desert blues.
Right, right.
So...
well, I see your point. At the end, maqam or mood is a result of a population, very cultural, belong to a people that they share their musical understanding based on their cultural background, based on their needs, their sorrow, their misery, their happiness, right? I mean, if you look at the scales in the Arabic music or even the Persian music, that it is related to the actual life, to the daily life. Now, blues came because the African came to America, and the African American, they've been like as a slave, for a time in the period, for the period of time, and the blues came naturally out of their sorrow and their miserable life at that time. So this is why we see that connection of glissando and diminished tones in the minor, but we see it clearly in the blues scales. So there is two factors here: the factor of melancholism or reading their life, how difficult it was. So they alternate the minor scale to that type of bluesy scale, where we can see that basically in the Persian and the Arabic music and Turkish music, where that type of scales and distances between the notes are obviously, as you know, takes a big deal out of our music. So definitely there is a connection beside the improvisation. That improvise,
right,
the moment will express their feeling, and the Arabic music based on the improvisation and music composition of the spot of the moment.
Mm-hmm.